What's up, everybody? I'm Becca Sapphire, and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. We're gonna get out of this creepy as fuck little kid's room.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Okay, that part's actually kind of cool, and I might actually try to DIY that.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Well, with that said, I'm getting the fuck out of here. The little kid's demonic. How do I get out? How do I get out of the demon's room? I don't trust little kids. Especially not creepy as shit ones like this. Ah, crap. Where do we get in from? There you are. Can I use you? No, I can't. Like I said, I played this game a long time ago. Did that cat just commit suicide? Holy shit.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Wonder who Edie
I
is.
spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, that's a lot of dead pets. Ugh.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Oh, Edie's the grandmother. I think. Yeah, grandmother. Or, someone with a serious medical condition. I thought that was a bong for a minute.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Alright.
Whatever's wrong with this
One
family,
more for
it
the
goes
job.
back a long ways.
Oh, that's cool.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
So where do we go now?
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
This kind of reminds me of the texture of it reminds me of that ball pit from the toddler DLC for The Sims. I used to play that a lot in my spare time. Like, I think I have like 1,000+ hours on it. But I just kind of lost interest, and all the new DLCs have been pointless, if you ask me. You know, like bowling stuff, toddler stuff. Like, come on. And like, parenthood should have been something already implemented in the game, if you ask me. Because that's part of life, raising a kid.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Why would you want carpet bathroom? Anyways. Oh yeah, sit down thing. This is hard to stand. Later on, you're gonna realize how fucked up it is for her to have these in here. I do remember that.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Well, that's something a poet would say.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Well, let's go. Yep.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I also like all the wine down here.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Wait, what did this up say? To command center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Fuck you, Mom. I do what I want.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
My brother did something like this. Surprisingly, all he did was just break his arm.
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Come on, kid, do it. Hell yeah. Okay,
The day he
let's
made up
die
his mind
now.
to fly. And he did.
It kind of looks like Space Kid's helmet.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
This kind of like reminds me a lot of Camp a little bit. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, you know, Space Kid, Neil.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Now, how do we get out of here? Well, that's where we came from, but there was another door back there, right? Oh, that was weird. Probably just a glitch. I'll check out one more death and then I'll end the episode here, I guess. Well, not here, but How the hell do we do this? Leave it to me to be confused about a game that has its own little track. Aha! There it is. No. Damn it. Okay, walk. There. I like how it squeaks. This game controls very well, just to let you guys know. Oh, that's fitting. If this video gets released on time.
Fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Upsy daisy.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
So I'm guessing she was like the Shirley Temple of her time. Nice dress.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
How long has that been there? See, that's kind of cool. If I ever end up being a YouTuber that's like really big, instead of writing the basic, like, you know, life story thing, even though, like, usually those things are written by people in their 20s and stuff, I'd want it to be comic book style. Like old school comic book style.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Hey, when
20
that?
minutes later,
Babe means shit.
Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
At least I think. Why the
scratch,
blood?
and imagine the worst.
I'm just gonna knock shit over for the fun of it. Smash! 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 Yeah, this is gonna go on for a little bit. I knock down the boxes. Nice.
The gang's leader is the
Oh,
infamous
that's
man killer,
nightmarish.
Paul Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh.
Rick?
Dumbass. Don't
Barb,
hide in
relax.
notes.
I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She
Dick.
threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Well, let's see if the little shit's alive. I thought that was blood. Where do I go? I really wish that you could go faster on this game.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless.
Nice
He
heels.
was quite smashing. And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Creepy clown. Let's see. Fish decorations. Okay. This way.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Oh god, we're in the demented kids' room.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Bye bye, motherfucker.
Moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh, I have to move. Okay. Hi, Joe. Hi, Papyrus. Hi, other Papyrus.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, coming from inside the house.
Oh shit. Oh, double shit.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
Poor
He took
kid.
it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Bad puns bad. Write it down in the journal.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Well, I'm gonna leave this episode here. See you guys in the next one.